Good day. Thank you for joining me for um, what is this? Not really a channel update. Kinda, I guess, a little bit, but not really. Just wanted to make a quick post. So thank you for joining me for a quick post. Just back from holiday, about not quite 2 weeks, visiting my wife's family in a sunny location. I don't know, I'm a little bit browner than I was before. Not that much, thanks to the miracles of sunscreen. We were visiting primarily to celebrate my wife's parents, who have been married for 61 years. Astonishing, actually, when you think about that. So, big party, lots of fun, lots of relatives, tons of food. I'm not going to stand up and show you my belly. It's big enough, and you don't need to see it, I'm sure. I could pull my shirt up and dance around like Jack Black, which I think is awesome, by the way, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so yeah, the other thing was that I seem to have passed 1,000 subscribers, which is exciting. I mean, my subscriber count, if you look at a graph of it, other than one anomaly in about a year and a half ago, a little more than that, a year and 2/3 ago, has been, I'm going to do it with this hand because that's how the camera is set up, has been a slope with a much shallower rate of ascent, actually, unless you compress the time. So it's been like this. Say, why can't I do this? There's my rate of ascent graph. Very, very slow. So that's fine. I'm not really in it for the subscribers. Sure as hell haven't managed YouTube's monetization criteria, even at 1,000 subscribers. I am nowhere near the number of hours required. And it seems like they keep moving the goalposts. That's maybe a topic for another day. YouTube, it's not great. I'm blowing out my nose because I'm a little bit congested, so I apologize for that. Yeah, YouTube, and they're actively moving the bars all the time. They don't so much move the bars for for monetization, although they have at least once during my time with them. With them. Yes, YouTube and I are like that. We're buddies. I don't really want to make this a rant about YouTube, but they're making it tough. They really want to push their subscription, or they are really pushing their subscription, so ads are getting absolutely worse. Their advertisers include highly questionable organizations, which is frustrating. Their demonetization policies and copyright infringement policies are, frankly, ridiculous. And back to me. So 1,000 videos. Yeah, I'm sure you want to hear me say, I couldn't help but notice I missed my 2 to the power of 9? Yeah, 2 to the power of 9 subscriber special. If you don't know what 2 to the power of 9 is, it's 2 times 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 2, which, oddly enough, equals 512 in decimal notation. Decimal numbering system. I should have done this in octal. Or, no, not octal, trinary. That would have been fun and even more confusing for the average person who hasn't had any exposure to computer science. If you have any interest in math and stuff like that, computer science, you should read some books on it, or in the olden days it would have been magazine articles. So watch some YouTube videos about computer science stuff. It's great. I'm currently reading a book called, what the hell is it called? Something like Understanding the Machine, which for me is mostly revision, because I'm bragging here, and I'm amazing. I'm amazing. No, it's revision because when I went to university in the late 80s, part of my curriculum in becoming an engineer was computer science, a little bit anyway, and as well, I've always been a bit of a computer nerd, a computer geek my whole life. So anyway, the understanding the machine stuff is mostly revision, and I'm actually mostly in it to learn more about how modern processors work a little bit more better than I do now. I mean, I get the gist of it, but there's been lots of advancements that I'm sure I don't know anything about. So just purely self-interest, or it's not self-interest so much as interest, curiosity. And I also, on the subject of me, I normally have a fiction and a nonfiction going at the same time. So I have something to suit my mood. I also read one magazine, one, that I'm subscribed to and pay for, Le Gasp, and that is Scientific American. If you are interested in science topics, I recommend Scientific American. It's not super technical most of the time, but the articles are a bit longer than a science magazine aimed at sort of popularization, which would be Popular Science, I guess, which I haven't read for a long time, so I'm not sure how it is these days. It was fine, but a little surfacey, not going too deep into any topic. I had a subscription to Discover magazine for a long time, long time actually. And that's a great one, actually. It's sort of in between Popular Science and Scientific American. And of course, if you really want all the latest dirt and controversy and findings that may or may not have been validated, or typically not validated, actually, other than peer review, go read scientific journals, which you can read preprints on archive.org, which is spelled funny, so go look it up. What else? Yeah, that's probably enough rambling for now. I am going to record a special for the 2 to the power of 9 subscribers, which was quite a while ago now. And I don't know what it's going to be yet. So I'm thinking maybe just a bunch of random games that I like. Oh, actually, I did have a thought. I might sort of go, I might go through my videos and look for games that I didn't really know before doing videos on them, which doesn't necessarily get me deep into a game in, 10 to 20 minutes, or I should say 10 to 90 minutes, depending on what I'm talking about. Games that I didn't really know before, or didn't know at all, and that grabbed me as worthy of some attention. So that's probably what I'm going to do, actually. Go through all my videos and jot down, I don't know, some number of them. I'll jot down a bunch of them, and then I'll narrow it down to some number of them, and then I'll do a compilation video on that. I think that's probably what it's going to do. Now that I've said that, I'm almost certainly going to do something else. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. As always, I hope you get some enjoyment out of this stuff. I guess 1,000 people have at least seen a moderate amount of enjoyment / entertainment out of what I do, so that's gratifying. And you take good care of yourselves, which is important, as always. And I've said as always now, counting that last one 3 times. So as always, I shall see you next time. Bye.